Okay, so I'm gonna rank the PlayStation consoles. I'm not gonna rank the handhelds because I don't really know those too well, and I'm also not gonna rank the PlayStation TV because who gives a shit? Even if I did, it would be at the very bottom. So there you go. If you're hearing a loud noise, it's a fan that I have there because it's really hot in here. So that's why I have this mic. Also, I am ranking this based on looks, not by, because I haven't even seen most of these consoles in person, so just going off of based on looks. So how many are there? I don't even know how many there are. So number 13, I don't know, it's just the PS5. It's so, I don't look, I don't think any of the PlayStations look bad, but this doesn't look good either. I know a lot of people have said this, but the neck, like the collar thingy, it's just the white plates, it just doesn't really look good. And also the disc drive, it sticks out like that, and it's just so, it doesn't look right. And I know you could say like, oh, we just get the digital version. Fuck that. I'm just not a fan of the PS5. I think it tries too hard to look futuristic, or not. Like when someone says Xbox 720, that's what I think of. Number 12 is the PS1. Look, the PS1, I was kind of hesitant. I was trying to move around some stuff in the list, and I did move some stuff, and I wanted to move this one because I like the PS1. It's very charming, and it's just, I don't know. Like I said, there is no bad PlayStation, but this thing kind of looks like shit. Let's be honest. This has good games. I am aware of that, but I haven't, that doesn't matter here. It's the looks that matters. And this, it kind of looks like shit. We'll get to the PS1 in a bit. Number 11, the PS4 Pro. Now look, this, it's just like, I don't know. I'm not a fan of the layers it has. Like the original PlayStation, it looked good with the layers, and because like it even had a little division here and all that, and that looked pretty good. But the PS4 Pro, I don't know. It just looks, it looks like it's obviously playing off of the original PS4 with the layers and all that, but this one, I don't know, something about it. It kind of reminds me of Cake. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of big consoles, fat consoles. So like that's another issue with the PS5. It's just too big, and it's even bigger in person. But yeah, I'm not a fan of that. Number 10. PS5 Slim. I actually see, okay, this image is a good way of highlighting what I was saying about the little disc drive sticking out. It just looks weird. I don't know, it looks weird. But I do like how it's slimmer, it's smaller than, well, I haven't seen this one in person, and I don't know how much bigger it is than how much smaller it is than the original PS5, but it is still, at the end of the day, the same design as the PS5, so I'm still not a huge fan of it. That's why it's number 10. Yeah, it has the little collar thing still, but it's much less. It's like, if anything, it's like pretty much no collar thing. If you're wondering what I mean about collar, I mean like, you know, on a polo shirt, you just kind of like, I don't know. Number 9 is PS5 Pro. I think this is the best looking PS5 because the line, see, actually, I didn't mention that, but in the PS5 Slim, it adds like a line here to the PS5, kind of like the PS4, and it just makes it more interesting. In the PS5, the Pro one, it goes all the way out with that, and I think it just looks a little better. It's pretty much just the same, the PS5 Slim, but with that, I guess. Another thing with the PS5 is that one thing I liked about the PS4 was the light that it had. It looked cool, you know. But this on the PS5, it's much more subtle. You can't even see it in the picture here, but I probably have a picture here. But yeah, like the light, it just kind of goes in there, and you can't really see it that much. I don't know. I just thought it was a nice touch from the PS4, and they just kind of removed it in the PS5. Number 8, PS4 Slim. Now, actually, I don't know why this is. I guess the other ones just look better in this, but from here on out, I think they look good. All of them are good, but there are better ones in this one. So with the PS4 Slim, it's just kind of plain, you know. With the PS4 original, like I said, it has a line here, and it kind of just divides the top panel, and it looks nice. And also, it kind of bothers me a little how the top panel is not the same. I mean, I know it's supposed to be slim, but it doesn't, like, it's not symmetrical with this one, and that kind of bothers me a little. And again, the issue with the light, they just kept it on the power button, and it just looks, it's just a little black box. So, whatever. Number 7, I think I said number 9 for the PS4 Slim, and I meant to say 8. Number 7 is the PS3 Super Slim. I think this is the worst looking PS3, but it is a little, it's pretty high on the list because, well, one, it looks better than the previous ones that I mentioned, but it's also not that, like, you know, it's fun. You know, I like the sliding thing for the disc. I think it's cool. It is still, it's like regular size for a console, but it is kind of small, and I like that. I don't know, it's just kind of, it keeps the curvature of all the other PS3s, and it's just cute. It's fun. I don't really have much to say about it. This was my no, I was gonna say my first exposure to a PS3, but it was a regular Slim, but this is the one that I actually played for the first time, and for the longest time that's what I thought the PS3 was, and it is, but you know what I mean. Number 6, PS1. Look, this, alright, you can't see shit in this, but I probably have an image here. The PS1 with PSONE, PS1, it just looks better. It's a much better rendition of the PS1. It looks rounded, it looks cleaner. I like it. It's cute. The color is better. I know the PS1 gray is very iconic and all that. I don't care. The white look is better. It is still gray, but yeah, it just looks cleaner. It looks nicer. It's a pretty big step up from this. This looks like a prototype. This looks nice. So number 5, we're getting into the top 5 here. The PlayStation 2, the original, the fat PlayStation 2. This looks great. I really like it. Although it is a little big. That's why it's here and not higher. That's how a list works. What I like specifically about this is just like the logo looks really cool with the blue hue lights. Well, they're not lights, but you know what I mean. It looks cool. It's a cool looking PlayStation. Although I do wonder what it would look like without the bottom part with the USB ports, and if it was just this chunk here. I feel like that would have made it look a little better. But obviously I can see why they had to put the other stuff. But yeah, pretty solid looking PlayStation. There's really not much going on with it, but I like that. It's simple, but it's also saying something, if that makes sense. It says PlayStation 2 on it. And that is why our number 4 is PS2 Slim. I really like this thing. It's super small. If you look at the picture, I'm not sure if I'm gonna use these same images for the video, but it's so small. If you've seen this in person, you'll be a little surprised by it. It's almost the same size as a controller, which is crazy. But I can just imagine like kids in the 2000s just taking this in their pocket and just taking it to their houses. I mean, not their houses, their friends' houses or school or something. That just sounds awesome. I would like to get my hands on one of these someday because they're just it's so cool, and it looks like the original PS4 in a way. Number 3 is shit. I removed the PS3 Fat. The PS3 Fat. That's my number 3, and this console, I am a little mixed on it because it's a little too much. It has a little too much going for it. But you know what? I kind of like that at the same time because it's beautiful. I mean, it's a grill. It's the grill PlayStation. I like the use of the PlayStation logo that's like colored, you know, old style. The Spider-Man font looks great. I don't know, it's just a great looking console. If you've seen the Gran Turismo one, I'm pretty sure that it's just beautiful. It's beautiful. However, it is still the fat one, and like I said, I'm not a huge fan of big consoles. Not a huge fan of just, yeah, I prefer something smaller and a little more sleek of a design, but this is still really good looking with the glossy panel and all that. The only thing about the gloss panel is that over time, with wear and tear, it will get scratched and just kind of like a bunch of fingerprints and all that, and that's the only downside about it. But overall, great looking console. Number 2, PS4, the original, and I actually have the PS4 here with me. This was my first PlayStation, and it's just a really nice looking console, especially when it's on, because you can see, hold on, I'm trying not to drop this, because you can see the light. I mean, you can't, but in the video, but when it's on, this light turns on and it looks really good. Even on rest mode, it's like that. I really like it's all symmetrical, yet like with the division here, it looks really good. I don't know, it's just really simple, really slick, great design, and it looks good. It looks good horizontally or vertically. It's great. My particular PS4 is not working right now. It only turns on in safe mode, which is unfortunate. But hey, what are you gonna do? And finally, my number one is, holy shit, PS3 Slim. Alright, finally, my number one, the PS3 Slim, which I also have with me here. It's just a nice looking console. I mean, with this like shiny thing, you can see myself on there, but it's just so nice. Mine has a little bit of a fingerprints on there, but it's like that extra touch that just makes it look nicer. And I don't know, it's just a great looking console. It says PS3 on there, but the camera is flipped, so you can't really read that. Although I will say, when it's vertical, it doesn't look as good. It just kind of looks like a block. I don't know. But this is a great looking console. I think, well, I don't think, it is my favorite looking PlayStation. I mean, I was deciding between this and the PS4, but I think that this little, like, the part here with the disc drive, it really gives it the edge, because when it's on, or even when it's not on, when it's like just plugged in, the LEDs light up. Like the eject button here and the power button, it lights up and it looks really cool. It's just yeah, I actually got this recently. I've never had a PS3 until now, and I'm really enjoying it. I mean, I know I said I am basing it off of looks, and I am, but alright, so real quick, one thing I forgot to add, I'm recording this after finishing the video because I don't have storage. The one thing I would change about the PS3 Slim is I would make it flat like the PS4, and then it would be perfect. If I can combine the PS4 and the PS3 Slim, it would be perfect. Like PS4 with this on here or something, perfect. Alright, I'm running out of storage, so that's it for the video. Let me know why I'm wrong in the comments.